Continue talking with members of Congress. Up next is Jeff Fortenberry, a Republican from Nebraska. Congressman, throughout the speech, we were watching it here on C-SPAN 2. You were tweeting throughout his speech.
I was. I feel a little bit guilty about that because I'm trying to, of course, pay attention as I should. But I've been encouraged to do this because constituents seem to like it. People are interacting. And so picking up key highlights and getting them back to staff to be able to tweet out is something I wanted to try to do.
So what was your essential message during the speech?
Well, just trying to unpack basic parts of the speech. Look, it's the State of the Union. This is an important American political tradition, so it's great to be here. I thought the speech was reasonably constructed around four key themes: economic security, national security, as well as the proper use of technology for the good of persons, and for a new type of politics. There were some contradictions. The President said, I'm not going to give you a list of things I would like to see done, but then does. And there was a certain irony, particularly given the advantage of where I sat. The President was directly in my line of sight, and then I saw the Little Sisters of the Poor who are in the gallery, who are actually having to sue the President for their own health care freedoms. And that's not a new type of politics. But I thought the lines about attacking poverty are a good way to rally all of us around what we must do. And the fact that many Americans feel left out of the system, that it's stacked against them, is true.
The President took some blame for the political rancor, as he described it, of the last 7-8 years. Do the Republicans deserve some blame as well?
Of course. The system is deeply divided. The system is also reflective of deep divisions in America. It seems to me that the President, again, doesn't like that kind of politics, but exercises those options himself and has not worked very aggressively to build relationships with the Congress. That's not just a Republican complaint, that's also a Democrat complaint, and that makes it harder for any kind of agenda to get through. So if he was asking me personally what he should do the rest of the year, I would say, look, you got to reach out and be more personal with individual members. This is a separate legislative body. Everybody here has been elected. We've all been through it, and I think that would be helpful toward trying to find constructive solutions, even when there is deep philosophical agreement.
Your state borders Iowa during this campaign season. Is there any economic benefit to Omaha being right across the river?
Oh, absolutely. We get a lot of attention. In fact, the President is flying there tomorrow. He's landing in my district, but I didn't get invited. That's all right. But he will be in Omaha. But given the spillover effects, particularly of the media into western Iowa because of the size of Omaha, yes, it's a good dynamic for us.
Barry.